Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Mac Break Studio. Since this channel focuses on Apple Creative Apps and related software, I'm going to make the assumption that many of you shoot video with your iPhone. In fact, we're shooting this video right now with the iPhone 13 Pro and the Sony a7S III. And now that I'm shooting more and more video each year, I thought it'd be fun to cover some of my favorite iPhone shooting accessories. And full disclosure, all the items you're about to see, I paid for. So with that, let's get started. If you're shooting something other than home movies, then I recommend a handle or grip. I can't tell you how many times I looked at my footage, only later to discover my finger was in the frame. Of course, that's never happened to you, right? Many of the grips on the market are of the adjustable C-clamp variety, like this one. Some use an adjustable knob, and some use a spring clamp. My biggest problem with these is that they require the iPhone to be positioned just right. Many times I was in a hurry to get the shot, and I triggered the iPhone's SOS beacon. All of this nonsense can be solved with this ingenious mount from Moment. It's basically a large magnet that snaps in place to the back of your phone. It's also extremely secure. It has a built-in cold shoe adapter for mounting microphones and other items, and has a 1/4-20 thread at the bottom for mounting to any tripod or handle. And speaking of handles, I really love this one from Ulanzi. Anyway, it has a rubberized hand grip that fits comfortably in your hand and can be easily stowed in your back pocket. It has a built-in extension pole that extends to 4.5 inches and an adjustable ball head. But my favorite feature is that the handle opens into a nice little table tripod for vlogging or streaming. For recording audio on the go, I use the MOVO VXR-10 Pro. You're listening to what was recorded with this mic right now. The mic has a super cardioid pickup pattern and delivers crisp, clear audio, even in exterior locations. As a YouTuber, I often need product shots. Now in the past, I've often relied on sliders and wheel dollies like this one to get cinematic movement. But I've always found it challenging to get consistent movement. Well, one day when I was surfing Amazon, I came across this little motorized dolly from a company called Newer. It's a rugged little device with a built-in 3-speed motor. It comes with a remote that lets you choose the speed and the direction of travel. On the reverse side is a micro USB port for charging. The unit will run for up to 6 hours on a fully charged battery. At the top of the unit are 2 taps, one for 1/4 inch and the other a 3/8 mount. An adapter is provided for going from 3/8 to 1/4 or 1/4 to 3/8. The unit also ships with this heavy-duty ball head, which is great for heavier cameras, but it's a bit overkill for iPhones. I therefore purchased a smaller ball head that makes the unit less cumbersome and easier to travel with. But if you want more control over your camera angles, I recommend getting an articulating arm so you can position the camera high or low as the shot requires. So let's look at a few common dolly moves you can achieve. First, I'm going to do a standard tracking shot where the dolly moves parallel to the subject. I'll adjust the outer wheels to the perpendicular position using the alignment guides. Position the dolly at the starting location and activate the motor with the remote. I prefer using the slowest speed setting, but in my opinion, it's still too fast and will need to be slowed down in post. Here's the final shot. The next shot type would be difficult to get using any other device. I'll adjust the wheels to align with the middle guide, then position the subject so that it's in the middle of an imaginary circle. Euclidean geometry goes to work, and you can achieve some really cool looking 180 or 360 camera moves. Now this dolly is designed to work best on smooth surfaces, but we found it also works well on wood and concrete. And by the way, the motor isn't exactly silent, so you'll need to keep this in mind if you're shooting with audio. The final iPhone shooting accessory I want to show you is my Apple Watch. For vlogging, I prefer using the wide or ultra-wide rear-facing cameras because they're better in low light than the front-facing camera. The problem is I can't see the framing because, unlike GoPro cameras, there's no front-facing screen. To make this work, I strap the Apple Watch to my iPhone and launch the Filmic Pro app on both devices. Filmic Pro sends the image from the camera I've selected to the watch, and I'm able to see the composition. I can even trigger the recording from the watch. So what are some of your favorite iPhone shooting accessories? Please let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching.